Hello, this is Sew Sharon Says. Today we're going to talk about some of my Sew and Go kits that are offered on this Sew Sharon website. And I have several aprons available. I've got a full front, I've got an apron, it's got hearts on it, an artist apron and a child's apron. The full front is offered in men's and women's and children's. And the other thing that we have is a chef hat. How fun is this? This is a great first project for a beginner. It is 2 pieces, one for the top and the band. And just FYI, when you're looking at the kits and stuff for you beginners, you want to look for the kits that have the fewest number of pieces and seams, because they're going to be a little bit easier for you to master. This one is, when you get it, you're going to get a circle and a band. Now, the bands are just a generic length, so you may want to measure your head, your child's head, your husband, whoever you're going to make it for. You can do it this size and sew a tuck in it. I mean, it's yours. You do what you want to. But you would put a gathering stitch on the inside, which is 2 stitches on your machine, side by side, with the largest stitch length that you have. And you always want to do 2, because 2 rows are going to be a whole lot easier to gather and shear up to make it fit the hat. One of the tricks that I love, and if you want, I will include it, ask for it, is I zigzag over a piece of kite string. You could also do dental floss. And that way all you have to do is just grab the string and pull it up to the size that you want. You know, do your quarters, because you want to mark the center front, the center back, and both sides. So you want to make your band go on evenly. That's why you mark it in 4s. You just pull the string up to make it fit, pin it in, sew it, you're done. You're done. I mean, and look, how cute is this? Would this not be fun at a party? Or at a barbecue, husband's barbecue, 4th of July? Anything, this would be great. It's good fun for kids. Okay, aprons. We're going to talk about several different applications. Again, the kits are set up in an illustration style. Let's start with this one. This one is an artist apron. This one is a full front coverage, and you have seams at the shoulders. All the other edges are hemmed. You do have 2 ties in the back, okay? And you have your pockets. Again, you would do the hem at the top, kind of like your pillow heading. You want to turn it twice and stitch it. Use a decorative stitch. Do whatever you want to. Again, make it your own. So this is a very good one. This is good for working out in the garden when you wipe your hands on the front, which I do that all the time. Then you've got a heart apron. This one is a little bit more challenging. There are a lot more pieces in this, but this one is a cute one. This one sells really well. It's vintage style, so you have pockets. I don't know if you can see behind the table. So we're going to talk about this one. Okay, with the kids' apron, we're going to talk about these pockets. Your pockets are doubled, okay? You can enclose them, which is what this is. And what I did was I took both layers and I sewed around the edges and turned it inside out. Now when you enclose stuff, you also want to leave an opening in this so you can turn it right side out. Now when you do, where's my opening? On this one, these are the tulip pockets for the little kids. We have 2 pocket styles. Working on a 3rd one for these kids. When you leave it open, you want to do it on the side where your stitch is straight, and not on the bottom in a curved seam, and not here, because this is not going to give you enough space to work in. So always try to do it on a straight seam. Leave your opening, turn it inside out. Or if you wanted to, you could do both layers together, and you could do a zigzag around it. Fancy stitch. Look at what I did on this one. This is the kids' apron. It's just your basic style. Let's see if I can get this laid out. And the pockets, I doubled these and then turned these out, and if you can see, I did a decorative stitch on there. So again, the idea is to make it your own. You know, you would sew the ties on and the neck. The rest of it you would hem your edges. Very simple project. The kids' apron you get with hearts, tulips, and we're working on a bird design. That one I don't quite have ready yet. Okay, now on your full front aprons, I'm offering appliques that you can applique on the front. This one is a men's apron, and I put a necktie on it. How fun is that? Okay, now if you order the applique, it's going to come already cut out. It's already got the backing on it. All you have to do is take the paper off the back, iron it down, and zigzag all the way around the edges. We have several appliques offered in the accessory department. There's several different things to choose from. Again, iron it on and just play with it and see what you can do. For the men, we have a necktie, and I love this, the mustache. So for those men who are crazy about the facial hair, the mustaches and the beards and stuff, this is great on a man's apron. Also, you could put this on satin pillowcases for his and her. You could do the mustache and the lips for Mr. and Mrs. for a wedding gift. Great idea. Again, there's lots of different appliques and things that you can pick from, you know, in the accessory department of the web page. And as always, have a great time and take it and make it your own. Send me your pictures. I'd love to see what you guys create, because there's 1,000 ways to do these. The only thing that's the right way to do it is your way. Please send me your pictures, and if you have any questions about anything that I've talked about, shoot me an email. I'll try to cover it in a video and make sure I answer your question. And also there is a So Sharon Says blog, and I will post little snippets of sewing information. Stay tuned and see what comes next.